Hi and welcome back to another Bestestimes Reborn YouTube video. I'm your host Brad. This is the Coronation Drive update, so we're walking across to go to Coronation Drive to do the update. Sorry I haven't done it in a while because I was sick for about a week and a half. So I thought I'd come in today and get some videos. It's Friday the 4th of July 2025, 6:34 a.m. Current temperature is 9 degrees Celsius, feels like 8.8. Minimum of 12, maximum of 24. Well, that's not accurate. No rain, 99% humidity, 0 millimeters of rain since 9 a.m. yesterday. And there you go. So, have a walk across the Jubilee Bridge. I thought we'd show that because it's so beautiful this hour of the day in winter when it's not raining. Bit of the sunrise. And that, it's a glorious day. It's another beautiful day in paradise. Yeah. Wow, look at that. Hopefully the colours will show up in the video. It's hard to capture the colours in all their beauty. Well, someone jogging along, coming up behind me. Good morning. See if we can get a couple of photos of the beautiful picturesque Johnston River while we're here too. I know I do that a lot, but hey, it's worth it. I like to see the beauty around us, capture it as best as I can, or as bestest as I can, and have the bestest times. Because as I've been told before, Brad has the bestest times. It's an old school reference to the creation of the name Bestest Times for the videos, YouTube and all that, on the Facebook. Wow, just look at that though. What a beautiful time of the day to be down here. Capturing this. Whoa, look at that jet stream across there. I hope that's showing up, so I can't zoom in low light mode. Wow, because you got the sunrise, the sun shining off it. See if I can get a photo zoomed in. There we go. Hopefully that's clear enough, not blurry. Yeah, let's have a look how beautiful this is. On the way back, if it's still nice, might get a bit of a time lapse. It adds to the video, fills in a bit of time. Got a little bit of time to waste afterwards. Okay. Didn't realise there was someone coming, so I would have kept it over that side. But we can do that anyway, out of respect, like we do. You just got to have manners and respect. Good morning. Oh, someone else coming. As soon as I turn the camera, I think, oh no, it's all good now. Not smoking, so it will affect me, as it does. Well, the birds are very close. Anyway, all good. Morning. Someone else coming. Ah, it's all good. You expect that this hour of the morning. It's all good. Good morning. I'm going under. Whoa, strong smell of cigarette smoke from the first one before. Anyway, here's your Innisfail Bowls Club. So we'll go in under the bridge and then we'll be on Coronation. Wow. To the start of Agnes Street and Ashton Street intersection. We'll see that once we get under the bridge and out. Wow, this really needs fixing up. Doesn't look very nice through here. It'd be nice if they had that light on still. Oh, it's getting bright enough now that you don't need it, but a little bit earlier it would have been good. So hopefully the whole thing's finished. I can do the whole walk down to the school, but I don't think so. when we get these sunny days, I don't think they do us much. But we get these beautiful days. I'm not sure. This is all under the bridge, Jubilee Bridge. Might be a little bit too dark to see all that properly. Oh. Camera to go down with the joystick. There we go. When it gets brighter and brighter, we might be able to just put it into normal mode. Well, there I am. It's Ashton Street, corner of Ashton, Coronation, the intersection, and Agnes. Agnes Street. Yeah, I was trying to get the camera to straighten up. There you go. Where they've had to do piping and all that. It's all Tom Muran Way, just up here. Yeah, Tom Muran. Yeah. It would look nice if they landscaped all this, made it really nice. Put in some seating here even would be nice. Seating with a bin and decent lighting. A seat with a cover on it. So it's not just wasted land. Some turf. And all that. Yeah, Agnes. Okay. All these things could do with a good clean. There's pylons here. Barricade pylon things. Tom Muran Way. A cyclone benefit assisted project opened by Honourable Tom Muran MP, Federal Minister for Local Government and Administrative Services, 20th of May 1987. And I'd say the pathway that used to be here, that they're removing now further up, was the original, because it was like that all the time I've lived here since 1990. Since I first come along here in 1990. So, yeah, they put this in probably about 10 years ago, this part. Needs a good clean. Here's the, yeah, one of these, put one of these. Covered seating areas at least. Over in that spot where I was saying before. The fitness equipment. Notice they've taken the fitness equipment down, it's gone from Hadrell Park. They used to have there. There was still room for it with the caravan park there. The RV park, that is. So you got the beautiful picturesque Johnston River and a bit of mangroves on my right. On the left you got all this here, plus Coronation Drive, the street, like the drive. So we'll continue along here. Show as best as we can all the detail. Hopefully we never get another Cyclone Larry, but if we do, at least I've got all this documented a lot of these places as best as I can with the equipment I've got and with the lack of transport. Hope everyone enjoyed the Wangan video I did the other day. I didn't show the walkout because it was too dark. And but it was a 20-kilometre walk return. So the round trip. You see that on the video. Someone jogging along there. I think it's a lady from before. Yeah, around where she is now is where we'll be going down to avoid the barricades. On the other side of the barricades. I wish there was many pathways down to the road. But anyway, there's not. So it's a different person. I like how wide this is. Hopefully the highway is just as wide. Sorry about the nose running, but it is that time of year. I do my best not to have that happening, but it just happens. Well, let's have a look back where we just came from, like we always do. Just shows a bit more detail. There's coconuts up there. Usually the council come and get rid of them so they don't fall on anyone. They do that at the beaches and that. It's Coronation Drive. Sorry if the camera goes a little bit too fast at times when I'm panning around. The camera tends to drift every now and then. The like you turn it, and I stop turning the camera and then it just keeps going a little bit, the camera, automatically. There might be workers down there. I'm not sure. I know a lot of people don't take any notice of these barricades and the signage and all that, and they just step over it and walk on the new stuff. I don't believe in doing that. Yeah. Barricades are there for a reason. I mean, they could put big wire ones that are hard to get around and taller and all this sort of stuff, but shouldn't have to. Unless they've kept this seat up here. And the other one was just up there, forgot to show it. Yeah, there's someone walking on it now. Of course. When it's closed off. Kookaburra. So we're nearly in line with Fitzgerald Street. That's this one here, where that huge tree is. That corner there. That's where we're going to go down. We go inside the barricade a little bit because of the traffic and that. It's better to in some spots, just safer. In other spots we come back out of it. We don't walk on the footpath. We've got respect, manners. So they're going to do something here. It's marked out. Wonder if that's going to be another, like a pathway down to here. Could be. Let's get a photo of all those markings and the seat there. I can put it on the end of the video. Yeah, it's getting bright enough now. We might be able to change it over. There's Fitzgerald Street. We might be able to put it over to the other setting. And that. Because if you look at here, it's really set up as a one-way street at the moment, so it's hard for pedestrians to walk on the actual road. So you've got to go inside the barricade, just here. Hopefully they do the road up too, just make it look all spiffy and nice. It is in your pathway. Excellent. I like this trees here, the way the extra stuff's growing on it. Always find that nice. Look a bit higher up. There we go. Holding the camera higher. Showing the pathway. Like I said earlier, sorry about not coming along here on the weekend like I normally do. And getting the update, but there's only so much I can do in this weather. Yeah, I'm hoping they put a fence on there where that barricade is up on top, where the retaining wall is. Hoping they put some sort of railing or something there. Something quality. Be good. It's coming up to, have a look. Benwell Street, yeah. I thought it was Benwell, and I think, no, it was Bartle. No, it's Benwell. Got it mixed up. Don't remember everything in life. Let's have a look back where we just came from. Nice. As soon as it's open, we'll come along and have a proper walk all the way through down to the school and back, so you can see all the new part. We've shown the rest of it many times before. Yeah, I can see my breath again a little bit. So here's this retaining wall that I've shown in all the videos. I think along here somewhere is where they had the steps down. We could go across to Benwell Street and that. There's Benwell Street there. This one here. Certain times of the year, the flowers here are just amazing on that corner. Definitely worth coming along and having a look. I've never been able to show it properly because of privacy and all that. What have we done now? 3 kilometres. That's from home to here. That's a nice view there. I think that's going to be good. I wonder why they've got a cover over it at the moment. Hoping they put lighting there in a bin. even a cover over that would be great, because that is a beautiful view there. And if they cut that little bit of that tree back that hangs over, you'd be able to see over to the Bamboo Creek Bridge, because from that vantage point you can't, because of that there. From here you can, because of the angle we're on. But all this stuff's further down now, so they've probably done more of the pathway. There we go. Get our extra photographs. Okay. Next one's Bartle Street. This part here I'd have to wait for cars if the cars come along. See the side office and all that's gone. From here anyway, it might be further down. So I might be what they're using for it now. For a bit. Because that's where the side office was. Where the road roller, bulldozer, whatever, as I used to call them in my days. Well, still my day, but like steamroller, that sort of thing. Yeah, it looks like they're doing some things to these trees and adding more, like to these little plants in that they put there a while back. It might be part of it. There's a bin there, a little bin, but I think that's for the workers and that. Someone's going to be left there. Yeah, see here, that's where the side office and all that was. Oh, Stanzella, won't you cry for me? I come from Innisfail with a camera in my hand. Oh, Stanzella, get that song stuck in your head. I come from Innisfail with a camera in my hand. A camera in my hand. So, there's Bartle Street. Bartle. You can see the water tower through there. I don't know if it shows up on the video, but here's the newer part. Yeah, they've got a lot more finished. That's excellent. Looks like it's just this part here really, and a little bit further up. And that's it. Wow. That's pretty cool. They've come a long way from when I last come along. If you're keeping an eye on the updates and stuff, you'll see what I'm talking about. Well, we might switch over to the normal mode and see how we go. Yeah, it's nice and bright, and we can do 60 frames per second now. Yeah, it's bright enough now to be able to keep it out of low light mode, so we can get that little bit of extra quality, and I can zoom in on things. It's only got 2 times zoom, but that's better than having none. Well, let's zoom in. See what I mean there? That's your full zoom, and that's your wide angle. So we've got the NAIDOC Week March coming up, I think, on this Wednesday, and the Innisfail show Thursday, Friday of next week. So if I'm well enough, I'll be doing videos of both of those. Car coming. It'll be excellent. Let's have a look. There's a lot of area there to walk. It's about here. Nearly up at Shute Street, in line with Shute Street. Just to give you context to where all this is. We're not that far from the East Innisfail State School. One of the reasons why I'm not any later, because of, you know, probably school children coming along. But I think it is school holidays still, so yeah, I don't know when school holidays finish. not having any school kids in my life. So that was some sort of truck, shear straight. It's a cement mixer, probably coming down for this. Looks like another walkway to come out on to the Coronation. So that's how the other one was marked out in that design, but this has got all the stuff ready for it. Yeah, there is workers down the road. So we won't be able to get as far down as I normally get of late, but we can show that they're down there. Or we might be able to zoom in with the other. There's a new setting they've put in not too long ago where you can zoom in at a bit better picture quality, but you've got to stop this recording, press the zoom, and then start the new recording. That's why they've done it. Yes, that cement truck was going down there. So that'll be the last bit, and that bit back where the side office used to be. Yeah, so it won't be too long. Excellent. Oh, it makes it so much nicer along here, and I hope they do up the grass and everything, make it all nice and spiffy, as the old saying goes. You don't hear enough of those old sayings anymore. Like spiffy. So it's a little bit dark along here, but it's hard to tell what the camera's seeing for sure until I'm editing and that and watch it back later. I'm one of those quality over quantity, so I try and get as best as possible, because these are designed to look back 8 years later. There's like 5 or 6 people standing around while one person. Yeah, anyway. We all know how it works. Alright, we're on the zoom mode, so basically what happens is it crops in a little bit and then I can zoom in. So it's a digital zoom. So we can stand back a bit and watch a little bit of it if we can. Even up near the vet, we might be able to see stuff from that vantage point. And we'll come back along like we always do. We always go both ways. The dog is huge, and I'm glad it can't get under the thing. It's digging there though. Oh, it wants to get out, that dog over there. And I'm glad it can't. Ugh. You can see through there. Hey, you could have smudged before. Huh. Yeah, look, all these people standing around. Oh, we'll keep it zoomed in so we can see a bit as we come along up to here. It does look like it's floating a bit, the camera. It just tends to do that when it's in this mode. Almost doing his stretches. Yeah, this wasn't finished last time, all this cement along here, concrete. Now, it's the cement they use to make the concrete, isn't it? Or the other way around. Yeah, let us know in the comments. I know there's always someone who knows. I did hear that on something not that long ago. I think it's HDTV or one of those channels saying that. Well, I might need to zoom back out a little bit to see the arm of that concrete thing. The crane thing with the concrete. Coming out. A couple of photos. Well, there you go. See that a little bit. Let's get off the road. Let's go out of the way. Zoom back in just a little bit. As we go past, we should be able to see a bit. We'll go on to near the vet and look back. So I really like me doing this. But we are out in public, so. Interesting to see how they do it. This big crane thing. It's the best sort of video I can get with the way it is. I heard that. Guys yelling at Bestestimes. There we go. They just yelled out Bestestimes. Oh, it's Bestestimes. There you go. Well, that says it all. After it written on their side office. Oh, if they gave me permission to come over there, I wouldn't say no. No, not. I'm glad they're getting in and doing all this. It's great. Anyway, I've got to go back past them now. Might turn the zoom off. Not going to stay here too long. But yeah, so they all yelled out, oh, it's Bestestimes. They wouldn't have shown up in camera, sadly, though. They're all waving away. Anyway, let's get back along. Do our thing. So we might stay on this side as much as we can so we can just show across the way it's set up, the way the barricades and all that's set up. But I'm going to go off that zoom mode. See, when I went off the zoom mode, it's much wider angle that we're seeing. It crops in like 2 times. Yeah, it sort of zooms in 2 times. So they had their Brad's here moment. Bestestimes is here moment. If you know, you know. If you know that reference. Shout out to Chappie who knows that. I'll test this Test of Times films on YouTube. Check it out. Yeah, Test of Times. Or Test of Time. I don't know if it's Test of Time or Times. If you know, let me know in the comments. Post a link and I'll pin it. Maybe put it in the description as well. Huh. These kids have a channel as well, a vlog channel. So there we go. Oh, shout out to those chappies yelling at Bestestimes before. I appreciate that. All good-natured fun. I like that. Much appreciated. Big shout out for getting in and doing all this. I know they're paid to do it and everything, but still, you know. It's good to see it done properly. I hope you can get permission to give me more, get more close-up videos. That'd be great. It's good to show what's happening. So I wondered who'd put We Love Bestestimes on their side office. It would have been one of them. So we're in line with Shoe Street again. Yeah, if you start doing videos anywhere in the world, always film with respect. Always have respect when you're recording for people, places. Leave everything the way you saw it, don't wreck anything. No. Sure, every country has their different privacy laws, what you can and can't do. Anyway, let's continue along. Someone coming, so I might have to turn the camera It's nice to show someone off in the distance, showing that people are using the area, that they're enjoying it, and then just turn the camera out of the way. But yeah, look how nice this new pathway is. Hope it stays this nice for years to come and just gets pressure washed every few months due to all the rain we get in that. Because it can end up quite horrible. I might slow down because I want to get the part where they haven't put the concrete in yet. Let this person go past. She's got onto the footpath. Good morning. Anyway, sorry about any coughing. If I forget to cut it out of the video in editing. Never intentional. I always try to cut all that stuff out. I'll leave a gap so I can cut it out. Oh. And yeah, so there you go. Right where the side office and all that was, along here. Where they've got the electrical box there. Hands are going a bit wrinkly from the cold. Not a huge amount, but not like if you're in a bath for hours. A road roller. Reminds me of Blippi. If you've seen Blippi, you know what I'm talking about. And that other one. I'm an excavator. Yeah, if you've been around any toddlers in the last couple of years, you've probably heard that. Probably in the last 5-10 years. Well, we've got Tully, Mini, Earthworks and Haulage on that one. There we go. Yeah, see how beautiful the view is through there. Minus the machinery and all that and the covered bit there, but still. Yeah. Yeah, it's a beautiful part of Australia. People like to complain, oh, there's nothing to do, there's this and that, it's a horrible looking town. Nah. You just come out at the right hour, you walk around, you have a good look, set your attitude right for where you are, you know. You can't expect the amount of things to do as you have in a city. Or you can expect it, but you're not going to get it. This is not a city. It's a it's a large country town. People like to say it's a little country town. And Cairns is a big country town. Well, Cairns is a city. Let's be real. It's a city. It's because it doesn't have a million skyscrapers. It's not going to. It's not Brisbane. Or something like that. So, but anyway, yeah, some beautiful places. Check out Warrina Lakes. Make sure you take your camera. #visit_Innisfail on your photo so I can have a look. So we can click on the hashtag, find it. I often put that on my videos. 4 kilometres so far.
1 hour 2 seconds. 5,894.
We've got beautiful spots like Eddy Bay, Flying Fish Point, Paranella Park, all that Mina Creek with the falls, the waterfalls and that. So many different other places that are really nice to go and see. Some places you can swim, some you can't, due to crocodiles and stingers and different things. They do put nets out at Eddy Bay for swimming. I think they do at Mission Beach and that too. So there's another place, Mission Beach, Coronation Beach. All these nice places to visit. Support the local businesses as much as you can. I know it's sometimes more expensive to support the local businesses. It can be, because they don't have the buying power of the big conglomerates. And they often don't have the stock either, the stuff you want. But, you know, support little cafes and things like that too, if you're into that sort of thing. I'm not overly a cafe person, so yeah. So we're in line with Fitzgerald Street, just about, very close to it. It's just there. And that tree's been there forever. I remember that in the early 90s was huge. I think they cut it back a bit, and it's still, yeah, it's grown back. But anyway, there we go. So, yeah, I would show videos of all these lots of different places, like Current Mine, Mission Beach and all that. If I could get to them, then I definitely would. This is what I was talking about before, where they'd marked out one of those walkways to come through to the road and that. Yeah, hopefully they do another one further down near Agnes Street and that in Ashton. I don't need it there. I don't know, maybe like halfway down from here to the bridge, where the next seat is. Anyway, let's look back where we just came from. Look at the lighting down there. It's amazing. Hopefully it shows up. But yeah, back where we just came from. Now we're on the old footpath. Not the old footpath, but we're on the old footpath, as you can tell. Would have been nice if it was all done at once, so it's all the same. But anyway, it's all good. Of course, there's a trolley down there, a Woolworths trolley. Don't know if that shows up, but there is a Woolworths trolley down there. I wouldn't want to be the person coming and getting it. But yeah, no, I would love to get out and show all these different places further down and from Cardival up, including Cardival would be great, but I have no way of doing these things, so no transport. Often nothing comes of it if people tell to me that they'll give me a lift down. They say they will, and then they don't, so it's all good. Or they take me down and then they don't let me get any video and photos and stuff. They tell me to bring cameras. I've had that before. They tell me to bring cameras down. Hey, you'll be able to get photos and videos and all that. And then people don't know. They don't take lifts with strangers. But yeah, you get down there and it's like, oh, there's all these places that look really nice down in Tully, and no, no good. No chance, no opportunity, no stopping. So, but anyway, that's all good. I appreciate going somewhere. But when you're the type of person like me who loves getting video and photos and capturing it all, seeing really beautiful places and just not being able to do anything, it's frustrating. But anyway, let's continue along. Have a look at my video before this. Had Cutter Court and the new KFC. I don't know how well that all turned out though, because it was fairly dark, but there was big lights in the car park. The barricades and all that were gone off there. The majority of it, you know, the big high fences they had. So I can't be too far off being finished. I reckon in the next couple of weeks. That's the way it looked. Maybe even next week sometime. Who knows? Hopefully it gets advertised so I can get in there before they open, get video around it, and be there when they open to get inside and show it. Oh, that's beautiful lighting right there. That would make a beautiful photo. Always looking out for beautiful shots like that. Oh yeah. That's a great shot. I love the way that turned out. Because there's all like dew and that on the ground, on the grass over there as well. So the light's shining off that. Yeah, that's amazing. I don't know how well it's showing up on this camera, but hopefully it's nice and clear. So if there's no workers at Cutter Court, I'll get some more video and put it on the end of the other video, the update video. This is the Coronation Drive update video, but there'll be the Cutter Court KFC update video. Because it was a little dark when I went along there before. Nice to see the sunrise though. Hope that comes out clear on it. Council truck, I would say, I'd use that word. Yeah, another one of these huts. Oh, like the cupboard area part over here would be great. The sun's away now. And nearly up to the old that Tom Muran Way sign that I showed earlier. Makes it hard to see under the bridge. My eyes to adapt to it yet. There's that intersection before of Ashton, Agnes, and Coronation. But right here reminds me of a guy known as Big Bob in Dancing Rodney. If you know, you know. I know there's somebody who'll watch this that knows who I'm talking about, what I'm talking about, or harmless. Somebody from the past, or two people. Yeah, I can still see my breath. I wonder what the temperature is. Let's have a look. Because we're going to finish this video at the other side of the bridge. I know the closest weather station is at the airport now. They're taking away the one from the Corso, and the one that used to be along the Esplanade near the old fish and chip van. Sadly, both of them are gone. The last one to be taken away was the one in the Corso a few years ago. I do have photos of where it was on old new Innisfail photos on Facebook. If you look at the same location photo album, you'll see it. You'll see it amongst there. It's under the bridge I showed earlier. I was hearing all the birds, and it's back where we just came from. Yes, very nice. Every now and then I've got to double tap to get the camera to straighten back up, or it just goes a bit cattywampus, as the crazy saying goes. Yeah, leave it in the comment section, sayings like that aren't rude, or anything that you don't hear anymore, or you don't hear enough, or for certain words like discombobulate and kerfuffle and those sort of words. You really don't hear much of anymore. Once in a blue moon you'll hear them on a TV show, someone will say it, oh, I'm discombobulated. I feel so discombobulated. That sort of thing. My least favourite birds. Shout out to them. Power of the swoop. Anyway, there's your second Jubilee Bridge. Oh, one's gone. This was opened in 2011. Your Innisfail District Police Headquarters straight across with that tower. And the beautiful picturesque Johnson River. See if we can get it sharp enough. Kids want to zoom. I didn't realise it was still in zoom. Not the other zoom, the new zoom, just the 2 times. Might actually get that time lapse. See how we go. No, we'll go along because I've got to get the cutter cord stuff. Before too many people get around. There's the Johnson River. Again, another photo of it. Now we're sort of in the middle of the bridge. It's approximately the middle. Wow, that's bright though. Crazy bright, but really nice. Anyway, we've done many a time lapse from there. There's the road part of the bridge. Can't show it for too long because cars will come along, of course, which they are. We have shown that before though, a bit of detail. Okay, so we're nearly at the end. Nearly at the end of this video as well. We might go down to where we started the video and leave it at that. Thanks for watching. It's Bestestimes keeping memories alive for us and future generations to see. Let us know in the comments what you like and the different answers to the questions that were asked in the video. And that, let us know your thoughts and comments. Check out old new Innisfail photos on Facebook. Feel free to post photos on there and links to Innisfail videos. Keep it all G-rated. No sexual references, no drug references, no alcohol references, no nudity, none of that. Keep it all G. Gee, that's great. That's sort of that G. Marvel at the lighting at this time of the year. Golden hour. Golden hour's a little bit later this time of the year. But anyway, check it all out. Check the links in the description. If you want to donate to the channel, there is a PayPal link. There's also a super thanks button provided by YouTube. The PayPal link's the way that I get more of the money out of it. I don't make any money any other way with YouTube. Stay safe, stay cool, stay dry, or stay warm this time of the year. If you don't like the cold. And we'll catch you in the next one.